Welcome everybody to November 20th, 2018. I'm Chris McCleary with your daily CIRF report. We are looking for the biggest collective influence that might be affecting the way you think, feel, and behave. And then we'll teach you how to surf this energy. So look at the numerology. We'll start there. 20. We're engrossed in reality, connected to life, but new possibilities. This to me sounds a lot like Aries, engrossed in reality. A lot of sense of self. This is fire, raw fire energy, and the moon is transiting Aries. It's closing in on Uranus. Uranus all about change, but before it gets there, we're going to see an opposition to Venus. And this is going to increase a need for love, attachment, need for intimacy. You might sense this by an urge to resolve loneliness. You might even sense cravings, however, whatever cravings you use in order to resolve anxiety, that could go on high alert here. Now, does this match the Dreambot? Well, yes, it does. We have two memes here. The red is all location, and the blue is all free will. And when I think of free will, I think of Aries. So let's go with the free will first. So the blue is cause, throne, tide, ask, emotional and segmented because it's not action oriented, but meeting, people, will, and fit. So there's a lot of action in there, and that implies that it is up to you to create your own reality. So red is the location, so view, upstairs, somewhere, where, under, shows, and travel. Location is going to be associated with the Uranus, and free will is going to be associated with the Aries, but also there's these meeting and people, and where all that is, that's associated with Venus. Okay, so the overall arching CIRF energy, collective energy today, in my opinion, is the feeling of separation and the need to resolve that separation. Separation in terms of emotions feels like anxiety. So let's come back and talk about how to surf this energy next. And don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss one of these CIRF reports. And I had a strikingly interesting morning in terms of finding something to wear for the CIRF report. And it just so happens to very much resemble the color that I ended up picking. That was a coincidence. And in general, Aries is engrossed in the reality. We saw this in the numerology. We're engrossed in what we're doing and in reality. And so forget the fact that we are all interconnected. And when we're trying to get back to that interconnectedness, because that is a human state, we've never been so interconnected before, but yet so isolated before as we are right now. And that feeling comes with anxiety, that inability to attach, that inability to find, for some reason I keep calling it intimacy. I don't even mean intimacy, not sex or not, it's just the closeness, the more than just talk about the weather kind of connection that I'm referring to. That might be missing today. And we will take it for granted because we got that fire from Aries that would just go out and do and accomplish and achieve. and with gusto and with kind of impulsiveness. But meanwhile, there's this latent sensation that humans have that's going to come alive today, probably for a lot of people, or some people, and it's going to be associated with anxiety and separation. And they're going to do anything they can in order to resolve that feeling. They might simply, they might embed themselves in situations that that will be, disadvantageous for them, or they might go to their cravings, like cookies or donuts or things they don't normally eat or they do normally eat, and they go even more so, or their vices and cigarettes or more drinking. Notice you're at the bar but can't get satisfied in terms of connectedness, and the anxiety builds, so you drink more and then you end up drunk, and then more separation is involved. So today is not the day to be going towards vices to resolve separation and anxiety. Today is the day to go within. Well, let's step back. First is to realize your interconnectedness innately. So there's nothing you have to do in order to feel connected. Nothing. There's nothing that you have to do to feel like you're part of humanity. Okay? That's the first step. Go within when you're starting to feel this anxiety or separation, or maybe you're getting so engrossed in your work that production is starting to go down. And this might be caused by the collective influence. So in other words, recognize that this is coming upon you. It's going to be a very subconscious phenomenon. And then stop what you're doing. Just stop completely. Relax. Shut down. Close your eyes. Just for a few seconds. You don't have to get carried away with this. But start to sense, as your eyes are closed, sense that you are connected automatically. That's the default state. And that the perception of being separated is an illusion. It's an absolute illusion, complete illusion. So close your eyes, shut down periodically throughout the day, and recognize your connectedness across not just the humanscape, but across the universe as well. We're all connected, but we may not be able to see it in the 3D sense, in the third dimensional sense. We're all connected at a different, higher level. All right? But hey, let's not waste this Aries fire. Go out and use it. Do your good stuff. Get closer to your goals. Start working towards your life mission. All these things are very important today. And the only thing we didn't mention was the Uranus aspect. Be ready for some little curveballs today. It's going to be a good one. The only contentious aspect is the opposition to Venus. The Uranus conjunct with the Moon is just going to be nice, smooth change. If that's not an oxymoron for you, then just expect the unexpected, and you'll be fine. Kind of roll with the changes. Remember to check in and connect to your connectedness. That's going to do you some great good against this CIRF energy today. All right? Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. We're closing in on Thanksgiving.